This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Carr. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jacobs. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is tipped and goes incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Breaks free. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk of play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Heading left after the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's North Carolina in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Inside the 45. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to scramble now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Yeah, the defense rolls the dice here, went with the blitz. Bad timing. The screen gouges them for a big gain.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Tight end goes in motion. In the red area, it's Lyle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Methodical, but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play for a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. A play action, looking to throw. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina 14, Miami 7.
The Canes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Nice grab. It's Lyon. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Canes! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run the option. Look out, room to run here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
caught behind the line. It's Johnson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. He hands it off from the gun. And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense? defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And this to finally break this scoreless tie here in the 4th quarter. And he's got it, no problem. That puts them back on top.
Wow, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Gets the 1st and still running. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Chewing clock with the running game. That run moves the ball to the 16. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Here's the option play. And the defense there to smother that option play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.